Hey friends, Mark Holmes here. You know, sitting out here in the cold, in the frickin' snow, and it's kind of fitting and almost poetic. It's now NFL winner for our Dallas Cowboys. I'm trying to figure out if I'm mad or if I'm sad. I'm sad for sure because season's over. Season's over, so there's not quite as much work to do. Doesn't mean there's not work to do, but there's not as many updates that needs to be done right now. I mean, sure, I'll be at the Super Bowl covering whoever goes and stuff, which is always bittersweet. There's nothing like a Super Bowl. It's one of these times I want to actually go to a Super Bowl and experience with my team to root for. I'm happy that we had a season that we were at least able to compete. Only one team's season ends the way they'd like it to. Only one. It's just a fact. It's only one Super Bowl champion. It's only been 53 after this year. 31 other teams look at the season as a failure. But I'm not going to look at it as a failure. I'm sad. I'm kind of angry because you could look at basically 3 plays in that game that changed it. You can look at the illegal contact on 4th down that gave the Rams a first down on 3rd and 14. You could look at the play calling on 4th down where they've been literally stopping Zeke all night. Zeke's got averaging 2.4 yards a carry, I think 50 yards to the game. That changed the complexion of the game. But even though things weren't going right for this team tonight, they still competed. They still fought. They still tried. They did not give up the fight. Fortunately, the Rams just had it. We just have not been able to play well on the road. There'll be some changes and things. You're going to see some players that you've known for a long time that are going to go. I don't really want to go and start pointing fingers at players and stuff tonight. We can dissect this body tomorrow or next week and things like that. Instead of burying the team tonight and the coaching staff and everybody else, instead of doing that, hold on. I'll tell you what. I'll be right back. Michael Anthony will do a pissed off video. He's turned into the Haterade Report. E2 Blue and DMV Dallas Cowboys, they're doing a recap right now, as everybody is. But instead of recapping the game that we just lost, I'm not going to kill the team. Instead of doing that, I'm going to pour a drink for my Dallas Cowboys. When this team was 3-5, and I know what's going to happen. My numbers are going to go through the roof tonight, tomorrow, the next week. All of the cockroaches are going to come out and say, I told you your team sucks. The Dallas Cowboys, they can't win the big one. Yeah, you know what? Screw you guys. Because you're not going to steal my thunder. Because you know what? I saw my team, who should have been left for dead, at 3-5. Instead of killing them, Cowboys, I'm saluting you. Because when you could have turned around and given up hope and just said, you know what, we're 3-5, the season's over. Nobody wins the division starting out 3-5. We ain't making the playoffs. Let's tank this season. Let's look at next year. Why put my ass on the line for this team? It's losers. They're already talking about another coach. But instead of this team folding up tent, they went out there in the course of the last 10 games. They won 8 of them. Dak Prescott, who looked god-awful ugly, showed me a lot tonight. I know you idiots out there will say, well, Dak sucks and all. You're not going to look at the fact that the defense got gashed. That they didn't anywhere look like a top 10 defense. You're not going to look at the fact that the Rams played lights out and they held Zeke Elliott to 50 yards. I salute Dak Prescott for coming back and getting better and better and better regardless of what people said about him. I salute guys like Tyron Smith with a stinger and a bad knee, playing with a knee brace on his arm. I salute a guy like Zach Martin, who before the season even started had a bum knee and played almost every game and played at a Pro Bowl level. I salute a guy like Amari Cooper, who came from another team, not having a training camp with this guy, but came up here and showed up. I salute a guy like Allen Hurns, who ended up breaking his leg for this team and still held on to the goddamn ball. I salute a Joe Looney, who didn't have any idea he was going to be starting for an all-pro, but went out there every single play and gave it his best. A Lyle Collins that took flack, but still was stabilizing. A Connor Williams, who, as a rookie, was caught up in the headlights, but all of these guys competed. Every single one of them. A DeMarcus Lawrence, who literally gave everything. Antoine Woods, a guy who came out of nowhere. A Jeff Heath, who changed the narrative on his play. A Byron Jones, who turned around his career. I salute each and every one of you Dallas Cowboy players for never giving up in the face of adversity. A Zeke Elliott. Every one of these Dallas Cowboys players, you can cuss them out. You can be pissed off that we didn't. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. But you got to look at the glass at least half full. Or in this case, quarter full. We don't want to go half full. You got to be thankful that the last 2 weeks were bonuses for us. Not everybody got that. Yeah, it sucks that it's the offseason again. The long freaking NFL winter. But you got to be thankful for the fact that we have one of the youngest teams in the NFL. That this game and this feeling will sit with these guys all off season. It will burn. It will hurt. It will haunt them. And what it will do is it can become a driving force. You take a pain like this and you turn it into something more powerful. Because, my friends, if you don't have the hard times, you don't learn to appreciate the good times. I know I'm going to hear trash. I don't give a damn. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, none of you spineless fools hiding behind a keyboard is going to steal my thunder and still not be proud. Keep me from being proud of this team. Be mad. I'm not. I'm proud of them. Yeah. I'm going to be proud of my team. You can be what you want to be. I am a Dallas Cowboy fan. 24/7, 365 days a year. And I will continue to wear my colors. If you want to run and hide, you don't want to claim them, that's on you. And you're a fake ass fan. With that being said, it's time to turn out the lights. This party's over. Thank you guys for being here, being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. And don't worry, ain't nothing changed. I'll be right here. Well, right in there. Might be a lot of snow in here. But I'll be here first thing in the morning. Because I'm a grown-ass man. And I take it just like I give it. I'll see you guys.